We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Houston Texans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hold on. Tony.
Quickly out to Collins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down for Houston.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
118. What's up?
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On the quick, right?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Here we go. 18. 11.
Throwing is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This has been a solid opening drive Knocking on the door. First and goal.
Ready?
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Houston. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break! Let's go! Panther 50, Panther 50! Ready?
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far and tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
He'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. Big gain for the Jets there. 33 yards.
3 yards on the play. First down, Jets.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down on the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
70 Timberwolf. Ready? 19. Ready?
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
first and 10. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On a second down throw for Stroud. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 15. First down for Houston. Here's a designed run. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 41, it's second and 1.
All right. 18. Outside.
Stroud. This one complete, right side. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Texans. That is second TD catch of the season.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
14, Jets 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gray going to return it. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. Now this time he'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Oh, red. 18. Outside.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. He's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, right.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Tank down was the one he was looking for, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And 9 yards.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Tony.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it! And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That one's good for 29.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Cowboys, 79 Broncos. 18 Cardinals.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take it on in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to like that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On 1st down, it's Stroud. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston, and even 30 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. On the toss, they'll run, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Already.
On second down, Stroud. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, yeah. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Throw here to begin the drive. A throw on the move is caught. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and 7. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. And he will go all the way. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end, and when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books to me, I gotta make it richer. Wasn't paying me, I need something quicker. So now I'm all the nigga business.
Both teams to go once more as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
His throw left side is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
18. Look the hot, look the hot.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
First and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud going to get rid of this to Dell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Tony.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Here we go.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. He's got his man on the in-route. Yes, taken in over the middle. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stephanie! Rambo 80! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Well defended there. And the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
70, give the ball. Top line, 18.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
On the jump.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready, go!
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And great coverage on special teams to mark it down inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
Oh, ready. 118.
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. A beautiful play and a big chunk play as well. Right to midfield.
6 yards.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Gray gonna return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into space at the 45. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. Well, they get the running back out of backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he doesn't rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Now, Stroud. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
Buggy. Here we go. 11.
Throwing is Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. He's taken down from just shy of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Mars. Here we go. 118. What's that? Why, Tony. Hey. Under. Good.
Now, Stroud. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Oh, right. 118. What's that?
To throw, it's Stroud. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that. this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of the game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Third, they need 8. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Ready? 70, ready?
To the ground, a first down run. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Got 50. Here we go. Oh, Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates.
Man in motion is Smith. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
First down, New York.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. Space to run inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, south. Out for tight. 18.
On first down, it's Stroud. That is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It is uncomfortable for the receivers. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it's going to be fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 49.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready? Let's go.
A run here with Hall. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He was brought down by Gary Stingley. 2 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and 8. At the Texans' 29-yard
From
line.
29, here's 2nd and 8.
Hot 70, hot 70. Come on.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Let's go now. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll try and run it with a draw play. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Jets first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70. 60 even, 60.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down, they need 7.
Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long.
Cougar 19. Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is caught. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now the try here for the point after. Up and through. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead.
Texans 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What's that? Hey, south. 19 Texas.
Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Tony. Hey, uno.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
On the quick, right? Hey, uno Mars.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Tony, here we go. At 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. He's going to air this one out. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Maverick. Go! 70 Lions. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Trap 50, trap.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Ready, set. Ready.
Man in motion is Smith. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They'll set up the screen to Hall. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Janet, 70 range, 19, charge, Panther 11, Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19, go.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Here we go, set, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
First down, Jets.
Here's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80, steady.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready,
From the
break.
21, here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 3rd down and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Go. Cowboy 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70. Let's go.
There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. A throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Houston. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
Texans 37.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Viking 18.
Now, faking the give. That's into the hands of the fullback. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
On 2nd and 10, Bill. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's taken at about the 14. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down for Houston.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Stroud going to set up the throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
118.
Throw left side finds Dell. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Which is just complete. He's man out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
Here we go.
Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Puggy. Ah, okay. 11. 19 Texans.
Now Stroud. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Now a big spot here for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point
18.
conversion.
Okay. Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. Oh my goodness, they were in field goal range, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Cowboy 80. Retro 80.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Arian Smith. Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down, they need 3.
18 Cardinal.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the catch. And he'll have a Jets first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Thrown quickly, RPO, that's Taylor. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
First and 10.
Come on. Cowboy 80.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. It is 2nd and 9.
Ready? Ready?
He'll go again with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
19 right.
Gray brought in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and that's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They'll run, it's Hall, and he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.